Hey everyone, so welcome to today's video, and today I want us to go through NotebookLM. I've already done this in another video, which is like introduction to NotebookLM. And forgive the hair. I'm trying to have like a dreadlocks kind of thing going, so let's not pay attention to that. So today is NotebookLM. So I've already done a video on NotebookLM on like why I think it's one of the best products that we have so far, but they've made incredibly huge updates that I think are very useful. So that's what we want us to go through that today. So again, for those who don't know, NotebookLM is a product by Google, and the way it works is you feed it sources and then it comes up with a podcast, more or less. That's the baseline, but now they've added way more features to it. So just go to NotebookLM Google that, and then once you're signed in, you're just going to sign in using your Google account. This is the new interface. As you can see, now we have their own feature notebooks, like at the very top, just giving you an idea on how it works, what now we have working with. So for example, here we have the audio overview that we used to have a long time ago, and we have a bunch new things, and that's what I want us to go through that today. Okay, so yeah, it's very fast, just like we had in the previous video. We have like all the notebooks here. These are your notebooks. Click that, you'll see your own notebooks. And then we have feature notebooks. These are ones that have been made by Google itself. And then after that, we have like, you can now arrange them according to the most recent or according to the title. So just to create a new notebook, come here and click on create on the top right. So when you click on it right away, you can see that this is a bit different from what we had before. So before, you were mostly coming up with the sources yourself, but right now you can actually use deep research within NotebookLM. So that's something that I've now integrated within NotebookLM. This is something that was previously only in Gemini, Google Gemini, but now we have that in NotebookLM. So for example, here I can come and search for, let's say, AI in 2026. So click on that, and then you have the option for fast research, or again you have the option for deep research, and then you also have the option here to source that from either the web or from your Google Drive, which again, very, very, very useful. So this is just going to reduce hallucinations if you have this data set in your Google Drive. So you can take the data set, put it in your Google Drive, and then use that as the sources. So here we're just going to come to web, and then here you have the option for fast research or deep research. I'm going to click on deep research and just going to click that. So it's going now to do a deep research on AI in 2026, which takes about 5 to 10 minutes. And then it's going to come up with various sources. So I'm just going to go to one that we've already done before. So this one that I had done with AI, alignment problem, and superintelligence and existential crisis. So as you can see, we have the audio overview, which is something we had before, but now we have the video overview. This is one of my favorite. This is what I did in the last video for NotebookLM. And then we have the mind map, we have reports. This we had that a long time ago as well. Then we have flashcards. This has been added. Quiz was there. Infographic has been added. Slide deck has been added. And then we have data table. So I just want to go through a bit of the new one. So I'm going to click on video overview. So right now is just like the audio overview. When you click on the pencil icon here, you can click on that, and then you have the option to choose. For example, here you can either have it to have like a deep dive, a brief, critique, a debate. This is the podcast, whether you want it to be like a very deep dive of the podcast, you want the podcast to be a brief overview, you want it to be a critique, or you want it to be a debate. And then you can also choose the length. So for example, here you can choose it to be short or default, and then here you can choose the languages, the very many languages that you can choose, and then it's going to come up with a podcast in that specific language. So if you want the podcast to be in Chinese, if you want it to be in Spanish, Afrikaans, this is where you get to choose the language. And then this is where now you get to give it a very specific prompt of what you want the podcast host to focus on. So this I already gone through, but that's a quick reminder. And when you click on the pencil icon on the video overview, you're going to get the same thing. So here again, you're going to either get an explainer or a brief. You get to choose, and then again you choose the languages here. And then the really good thing now is now you can also have like a custom prompt. So click on custom, and this is where you can now prompt the AI to come up with very specific ways of how you want that podcast to look like. So for example, here I have my own prompts for this. Okay, so as you can see here for the custom visual style, so for me, I usually want it to be like a modern tech news aesthetic with clean professional visuals that suggest innovation and forward thinking. So this is my own like custom prompt that I use for my own podcast, and then this is what I want the AI host to focus on. Or if you don't really want to go through all that, you can just come to like the classics and then choose the kind of visual that you want it to have, the ones that we've already been assigned here. So we have different color, we have watercolor, retro paint, heritage, so it's really up to you. So click that and then just click generate, and then it's going to generate that podcast for you. So okay, so now when you click on this one here, this is the slide deck version. So let me click on the slide deck version, and this is what it looks like. So remember, this is for the AI alignment problem, and it is clean. So it's using Google's Nano Banana Pro to come up with this. Yeah, this is clean. This I'm sure there are a couple of startups that have already been rendered useless because of this. This is so clean. See, even the way even the pictures it's coming up with. Okay, Dario doesn't look exactly like this, but it's close. But yeah, Jeffrey Hinton, Sam Altman got those images correct. But yeah, this is very clean. So that's the slide deck. And then here we have the infographic. So infographics is just going to give you like one image, kind of like summarizing the whole thing up. And that's what this looks like. Really good as well. And then the last one is, this is the data table. So the data table is basically, so for this one, for example, it came up with, so here we have the expert, we have the organization where they work from, we have their role, and we have the AGI prediction date, existential risk estimate, then we have the key perspective or quote. So we have someone like Elon Musk, his prediction is that AGI is going to come in 2029, 2025, and then there's like a 10 to 20% chance it's going to be the end of the world. So that's pretty normal. no more day 2026. Yeah, and then here we have like the sources where it got that information from. So those are like the biggest changes that we made. I'm going to make a whole other video on the like very specific changes and how you can use them to your advantage. Just wanted to make this really quick video on exactly what is happening right now with NotebookLM. So I'm just going to come back and then come back to the one that we had just done. And now that it has now completed looking for the sources, so you can see here the top 5, it has 46 sources that have just been discovered. So I'm just going to click, and then from those 46 it's going to take the top 20. So I'm just click view, and you can see these are the cited reports. So here you have the option to choose ones that you feel like are good, and then also unclick ones that you do not really like, and then these are the ones that have been cited from those 46. So I'm just going to click on import, and then it's going to import all the information that we want into our notebook. So once that's done, I'm just going to click on, now I can click on the pencil icon either on the audio overview if you want like an audio overview, or the pencil icon on the video overview, and then it's going to generate either, or even both if you want both. So again, once that's done, I can now come to add sources. So I can again upload sources. If you have something that you want to upload, just click on upload files. It's going to upload files. If you have like a website, if you have like a YouTube video that you want to do that as well, you can come paste it here, or a Google Drive, you can paste it there as well. And just come to the last one. Here is copy text. So if you have like a site that the information is behind like a paywall, you can just click Control All, copy that information, and then come and paste it here as well. And then for that, you can now generate your notebook just the way we used to do it before. Yeah, so that's basically the video for today. That's the main updates that we've had for NotebookLM. I'm going to come up with another whole video on the very specific changes that we made, but this was just like a small introduction to what we've done so far. So yes, so that's the video for today, and I'll see you tomorrow.